Hello, folks, and welcome to the last Starship. Last time we left off, we did a lot. We went through and we captured, I believe it was this sector. We still have a fortress over here. We lost 2 ships. We bought more ships. We got so much stuff going on. It's kind of incredible. With our new ships and the things we lost, we do need to re-outfit them. So that's going to be part of what we need to do here. So we're going to buy some new officers. We need 1, 2 for this one, because we need 4 weapons officers for this ship to work. This is our modified version of, I forget who made this. I'm sorry. This is not my design. Well, it's a little bit of my design, just this back half, but the rest of it's not my design. But we have this one that has 6 crew, this one which has 6 crew, this one which has 6 crew, this one which has 6 crew. Oh my gosh, we're so good there. Down here, I did a couple of things offline. I apologize. I made some more storage crates for tracks because they were taking up all of the storage, and I put some more explosives on there. For the gas collector, I didn't really do much. I sold a whole bunch of these explosives. I basically undocked, sold explosives, and redocked. I don't think that's a big deal, but if you're mad at me, I'm sorry. And then this bad boy here. Let's see. Oh, that's right. We need to get these bad boys going. Bam, bam, bam. Target that. Cool. And then we'll start building all of that crew up again. We're up to $7.5 million, which personally, I wish I had. But alas, I do not and will not. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. We all have all this one set up. I'm very excited by this, but I also want to pause real fast and take a look at Stargate. We need to make this stuff, like regardless of the bad guys, we still need to do this part of it. So this one requires energy cell frames, which is made by this and that. Okay. Let's go back to the energy cell frames, and we need this one, which is stable xenon or xenon, sure, and shielded canister. What's this shielded canister? It's made out of precious metals. Oh God. That sounds terrible. I don't know how to, I don't think I've ever made that one. So we have work to do. I'm going to jump over to our foundry ship because that's the one that really is the kit and caboodle of this whole thing. This is our most powerful ship because it has our energy transmitters. And without those, the Stargate does not work. So this is our most important ship by a long shot. And what I need to do here is I need to figure out what we need to do to get the Stargate parts done. This one here requires this and a Stargate capacitor. So that's what I'm going to focus on for right now is the nebud or nebidum capacitor. I don't know if it's nebula or nebulim. I don't know. Whatever. We're going to go over here. We're going to go find it. And I want to make those capacitors. This one, I don't need you making. I don't need any more storage crates for sure. And capacitors, I didn't even look to see what those take. So if we go into here, the capacitors take energy coils, actuators, and stable isotopes. My goodness, we have lots to do because there are lots of things. We don't have that many stable isotopes to go through. So we're going to go ahead and FTL this bad boy up. Does this have the ability? It doesn't even have the ability to make that. This is the problem. I shouldn't say problem, but there's so many resources that we need to have and need to have mastered that it just requires that we have lots of ships to do all of the things. And that is a problem that we need to solve. So let me install. All right. We're going to go storage and we'll go to the capacitors. There they are. We'll just put those over there for now. And then they could take those and throw them over there. We still need to get the other stuff. That's being done via... I think what I want to do is make a new gas collector and send that one out and get all of the things we need for that. But whatever. Actually, no. Oh my gosh, I'm so dumb right now. This stuff, the stable isotopes, don't come from that. They come from jumping back and forth, which I deeply dislike. I suppose I can go to Interstellar Logistics and set that up, but that's a future us problem. All right. We have no storage for food, that's honestly a good thing. And take a look here. You can see we can sell those for $150,000. Yeah, man, that's what we need. We need cash money to be able to do more stuff. So we'll do that. But more importantly, maybe not more importantly, but importantly here, I want to do this. I want to knock this fortress out like we did last time. So we're going to fire this bad boy up. We're going to go out to our sector map. We're going to prepare our jump for that. And we're going to get all of these Regal heavy fighters, which I do not know how to rename. But we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. Where all of them are ready, green. We're going to jump. And then once we do so, we'll make sure we turn on our tactical mode and make sure all of our ships are in tactical mode. So I'm going to pause real fast. We'll go to the battle stations. And then we go to T for tactical. All of those guys are in their spot. We have this thing. There's so many things to be concerned with on this one. Oh my goodness, look at the amount of stuff just happened. Holy goodness, I love it. It's so fun. So those guys are running, which is good. We want them to run. We want to knock out the pirate fortress. We want to knock out. Okay, we got one. Destroy enemy combat ships with the rank of 5 or above. Okay, and destroy a fortress. Okay, so those stations there look like they're called fortresses. Fortressy. But we're gonna try to stay parallel to this bad boy and knock that thing out. And hopefully their fighters or whatever they have, there they go. They have 1, 2 left. Oh my goodness, this is carnage. It's beautiful, it's gorgeous. We are wrecking them. One. Oh, they only got 1 ship left and it's done. It's over, baby. There we go. For whatever reason, we were significantly more successful in that one than what we normally are. We'll scan a sector. I'll pull up the sector map. Make sure we're good there. It's running its scans, doing its thing. And basically, we need to do that because without that, we can't find the minerals. If we go over to tactical... I don't know if the ship's the best, but let me pause it here real fast. What I found is that there are lots of these mining things that pop up stuff that we just don't know what they are. So like we have copper minerals, excuse me. Lots of copper minerals, but you'll see like ones that are kind of grayed out and have questions. But if, like we just did, we have some other stuff going on there, we should be okay. So let's go ahead over here. We have a derelict version of their fighter. Ooh, give me those. I want that thing right there. That's what I want. If I can steal that, I'd be happy because I think that's a fighter. Yeah, it's a fighter. And I don't know how to make those. So that would be super cool if we could figure out that part. We have more areas that we need to survey, so we'll do that. And look at this. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We got ore that we know about, which is fantastic. And if we go over to our sector map, this one is slowly but surely being explored. Okay, that's fantastic. Love it. Happy with it. Let's jump over to our foundry ship. This bad boy, or girl, or whatever it is. We're going to go over to Stargate. We need to sell all of that for a cool 600 mil, or 630,000, excuse me. Not mill. I wish it was mill, but that's too much. We got all of that going. If we take a look at these, they're building their stuff here, which requires a Stargate capacitor, which requires stable isotopes. We have plenty of stuff for that, but we don't have stable isotopes. So I need a gas collector, or really any ship, to go through and make that. So let's jump back over. No, we can fabricate a ship here. So we have gas with Johnny Struggles. I don't know what ship we're gonna pick here. Let's go with a cheap freighter. No, because I want stuff that has a flat face. So let's go through here and just take a look and see what has a large flat face. And let me just go to the affordable options because, oh look, there's ships there. Oh, I'm not going to do it. I'm beyond tempted because I don't know how to make those. And there's a ship that has those, but we're going to ignore that for now. Just a flat face. That one's tempted. Oh, we know that ship. That's our ship. We love that ship. Let's build one of those. I love this ship. It's one of my favorites. Okay, but I am going to do some editing to it to make it just a little bit more useful for what we need to have happen. The symmetry line's fine. I'm not super worried about that. You know, with hull, I want all of that filled in with hull. Nope, nope, nope. Hull. That's what I said. That's what I want. Confirm. Go to floors. We'll clear this entire area out. Clear this one out. And honestly, we can clear that one out. Cool. We will we got, this ship has nothing. All right, so let's get it set up and gather up all the hyperspace isotopes and all that stuff. So trade-wise, we need multiple huge tanks. What does this ship have? It literally has nothing. This ship sucks as far as the basic setup go. But that's okay. We're all right with all that. So we need generator. We need batteries. I'll grab all those because why not? We'll grab all those because why not? Sure. I just need one fuel loader. I need one of those. I need one of those. I need one of those. All of those. All of those. Sure. I guess. I'm not going to worry about outfitting this with any weaponry. So we're going to ignore all of that. We'll grab some drone bays. I already have docking port. Don't need that. Don't need you. Sure, sure. 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 No. Maybe, actually. I have to go back and see what those take. But yes, we need both those. What else do we need? No. Nope. That's way too much. I just need 5 of those, 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 5 of those. We'll get all 5 of those, 5 of those. All right, that should be enough. Why do we only have one person? There we go. That's what we need. We need a crew of 5. Not the big deal. All right. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to outfit this bad boy with the stuff we need to be able to generate the stable isotopes. I don't remember how to do that. So we're going to go back here. We're going to click on this bad boy. The Stargate capacitor means stable isotopes, which means we need the refinery. So we're going to go ahead and trade for a refinery. We get 3 of those. And then we're going to need a loader as well. Oh, we don't have one. Okay. We'll find one out here hopefully soon. Let's go ahead and get our engine set. One. 2, 3, 4. Cool. Fuel loader is going to exist over here. Our huge tank is going to exist right there. Then we're going to go in with pipes. Get all of that set. Cool. All right. Then I need some generators. So we're going to install, or reactors, or whatever the heck we call this stuff. 1, 2, 3. That's going to be pipes. And cables. All right, we got all that. Did I set my pipes for the loader? I did. I did not for that spot, so I need to put that in still. Air duct is going to exist down here. Our huge tank. No, let's go a medium tank. We'll do the loader. Do we have an oxygen loader? Nope, we don't have an oxygen loader. Okay. Oxygen loader is going to just go in right there, and then we can do our cables. Send that out there and out there. We'll connect them. No biggie. And then we'll do our pipes. And then we should have oxygen flowing. I also want some thrusters. Excuse me. Oh, I don't have any. I think we might already have them. We do. I always have to remember if I'm an idiot or not. And most of the times the answer is absolutely you are, but sometimes it's not. One, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll go back to our cables. Make sure those are hooked in to our general system here. All right, we're still loading on fuel on board this one. That's fine. I'm not super worried about that. I should go into... We're doing fine with all that. Let's go ahead and install... Batteries? Sure. Let's throw those back here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'd like to get 2 more. I think is more than enough for what we need to do. This bad boy needs some more fuel, so we'll go over to... Oh, you're not in a trading spot. Where are you? Okay. So we're going to go ahead and FTL jump all of these things. And we're going to head back over here. So we'll jump with the rest of our ships. Oh, I didn't bring them along. That's okay. Let's go ahead and discover that area. I really wish T was trade, but it's not. All right, so if fuel falls below 20. I should really do 25, but it's okay. It will do its thing there. And we got that bad boy going. All right, let's go back to our cruiser here. Let's install the hyperspace scopes. 1, 2. Do we have another one? Please, please, please. Oh, we do. Look at that. All right, we got that bad boy. Install. We'll put that into a huge tank because why not? And then all the pipes. This will lead directly to that. There we go. Love it. And then we need to install a what's it called? It starts with an R. Refinery. I hate how these are set up, but it's what we have. So 1, 2, 3. Well, let's take a look and see if we have another huge tank. Nope, we don't. So we're just going to deal with it. Do our cables. And we need hyperspace isotopes. And that's all going to flow 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all going to flow out. Beautiful. And then all these will float in like that. Okay. And then we can install some loaders. All right, that looks good. We're going to unload and unload. And then I just need to get pipes set up with those. Boom, boom. Unload all that. Okay, that looks good. We can add on more. We can do the other sides. Whatever we need to do. Let's get their atmosphere and all that stuff stabilized. So, oh God. Okay, so we have a whole bunch of ships that need some love. So let's go ahead and jump this bad boy back over to its friend ships. Prepare to jump. Jump on it. Jump on it. Jump on it. Woo! All right. And then what we'll do is we'll jump back to here with all of these bad boys in tow. We'll wait till they're all aligned properly. Why do they not want to align? I'm going to try to abort that jump, and we're going to try jumping again. This is the weird part of this game. Sometimes stuff this doesn't work the way you think it would. And there's no rhyme or reason. Can I jump to, let's say, there? Like, see, that one was ready. That one was ready. Now it's not. Well, let's try doing this again. Let's go over here. Prepare jump. So I have 1, 2, 3. No. They were ready. All right, I'm just going to get these two over there. I don't know what the deal is. Like, these are ridiculously maneuverable ships. They should be able to align without any problem whatsoever, but they don't. All right, we're going to go back and get more. We'll wait for the trade to come in because we need our $6,000. Do. Jump on it. It's one thing I love and hate about this game is there's just so much stuff to consider all of the time. So let's see if we can do our fleet command and fly all these ships together. Also, where are these ships? Oh, that's why they're so far away. So here come our ships here. There we go. Look, you guys just got too far away. It's okay. We're not upset. It's not an upset thing. It's just we need to come back into the fold. So we're gonna jump back over to this shipyard. We're gonna line these bad boys up. They will maybe align. Let me turn off the fleet thing. I really want to see what some of these ships look like because like there's some cool stuff going on here. I love the designs of the different ships. I could spend all day looking at different designs and picking them apart. I'm not good. Again, I am not good at this, but it's really fun to watch to see what we can do with all these. Breach trade rank 10. Okay, great. Oh my. All right, so I'm going to just do this one at a time, it looks like. We got it. This is unbelievably frustrating. $12,000. We'll take a. We don't care about the survey right now. We care about our ships and our cruiser now. What is your deal? Why are you out of power? We don't have any fuel. Let's get some fuel. Let me just get some fuel set up over here. All right, and then we'll go back over here. I'm not trying to be like annoying at all. Like I want these to just be able to go, but it does not seem that they want me to be able to do that. So we still have lots more survey areas popping up, which is kind of cool. It's all areas that we can just get more materials, and we're going to need lots more materials to be able to do whatever the next part of the Stargate project are. So we should have just one more ship left here, I think. All right, we got that. Let's go ahead to our sector map, do that. As soon as it says jump, I'm going to hit jump, not the abort jump. Just jump. They're aligning, charging. Where's the ship at? Get back over there. All right, at least that's next to it now. So we'll get out of tactical mode. We'll go over to our sector map. We want to go there. Prepare for jump, both of us. Jump it. No. There's no destination. We definitely did pick a destination. There we go. Okay. Finally. That was a lot. But we got those ships are being handled. So we have all that. Our cruiser here is our current issue. Thing that we need to worry about. This guy should have fuel coming on board. There we go. Fantastic. All right, so this is our ship that we want to do stuff with. Let's kill that. Let's go ahead and install an entire area here of stuff we need to have. So our drone bay, I'll just throw those over here for now. We have an FTL drive that's going to go into the center. Our spacesuit pod needs to go near the oxygen areas, which is where we have oxygen. Where is it coming from? It's over here. So bad at this game. I'm sorry. All right, so let's go ahead and install our oxygen. Our spacesuit pod. All right, we'll do that. We're gonna install a CO2 scrubber. That's gonna go into, I guess, a small tank. Pipes there. We'll install. That's from water. Oxygen loader. We already have that. Air reprocessor. Heck yeah. Pipe it up. Yes. Yes. We don't need doors. We don't need that. And then the last step here that we have really is looking at our habitation layer, which is above there. Oh, I also need to get cables going to this. All right, so that's that. It seems like we can place that wherever the heck we want. I think that's right. Is that correct? Habitation layer. All right, so we'll have to go to the editor. Just make sure our habitation layer is a slight bit bigger. And there we go. That's what we got. Because now that is doing that. Oh, you sewage going into there. Fantastic. We don't have to worry about any of the rest of that. We do need to get cables and power set to this. So we'll do that. What else do we have to install? Door, we don't need it. Oxygen loader, don't need it. Oxygen maker, no. We'll deal with all that down the road here. But our general idea is that we're going to just jump through space. We should have some of that stuff. Fantastic. We got that. Let's go ahead and, well, let's jump back. Because we got lots of stuff going on. There's so much now that when I played the beta, or no, beta comes after alpha. When I played this game originally, we didn't get all this far. And I'm pretty psyched that we have the options to move forward here. So let's jump through there. See if we can find some storage. Fantastic. And let's see if we can get some more of our reactors. Well, I want those, but I also, what are these things called? Refineries, that's what they are. So then I can put some storage crates in here. One, two. No, we can't do that. Those are not going to work for this. Okay. So if that's the case, God help us. Oh, and food over there. Water we need more stuff with. Let's see, do we have any tanks? Oh, we have more huge tanks. Fantastic. What else do we have in here that we need to get rid of? Let's see if we have any hydroponic stuff that we can do. We do. Fantastic. And let's see if we have a loader. We do. Yay, happy days to us. So we'll go with a small tank. Boom. A loader. Boom. And then we'll put on a hydroponic garden right there. Pipes. We get all that in place. Cabling, not a big deal. Fantastic. All right, we need some more reactors. One, two, three, four. Throw in some more pipes. We'll throw in some more cables. Fantastic. We need some seeds. Get all of that in place. At least start food production. And what else do we have? Our gas collector is low on fuel because it has this, so we'll just undock. We'll buy some fuel, although you can hear the sound effects that we already have stuff inbound, but I'm just going to buy an extra buttload of fuel. And what's nice about this is it automatically reconnects. It's ready to go. We don't have to do anything. So we're going to go back over here. What's the problem with you? No seats and no space for logistics drones. Don't care about that right now. Our gas collector's doing fine. We were on that one. Yeah, that's our buddy. Okay, let's go ahead and install. We need, well, we have one of these. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so we have that in there. Piping. Nope, not that. Pipes. We have our hyper. Oh, I don't know if I hooked that up right. Hyperspace size types. Oops. I think we're good. So that's stable. That's hyperspace. Okay, I think we're okay. And this is all in trying to get this thing set up. We need those. That's basically the entirety of what we're doing right now is just to get that set up. Okay. So we have our sewage pipe over here. I want to make sure we have a wastewater treatment plant. And then that we have a small tank for that wastewater. Then we have a water purifier for all of that. And then the water is going to go into there. So we got our cables, our pipes, sewage. Fantastic. That's going to go over all into there. And then that one's going to connect. Oh, look, I didn't have to do anything. I just did it. It's gorgeous when it happens. And I'm not good enough at this game to make sure that it happens on a consistent basis, but it did happen, and I feel very excited about it. Okay. What else do we have to install on this ship? Another huge tank, a door. We're going to sell all those doors. Oxygen maker is coming from water. An oxygen loader. No, we're good. Okay. So we have all of that stuff. I do want to buy more fuel. Buy all of that. We'll get some more FTL stuff. We're going to buy all of that. And then I want to buy some storage. Our small storage crate will exist right there. When it comes in, boop, 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 doop. And we'll put that as our FTL charges. And that should hopefully help to differentiate all the things we need to do. And I really love when we don't have the ability to do more with seeds. All right, so we're here. We're just going to jump over to this one. Jump. And while that's doing that, we should also put this guy on as a sector seeker, excuse me. Make sure that's doing its thing. This bad boy is just going to jump from place to place. And we'll just have this thing jump out and do its thing. Because the nice part about this is we could just keep jumping and just build that stamina, for lack of a better word, up. So we're just going to jump back and forth. We'll build this up. Then we'll transfer it over to the AG Foundry. and do our thing. And once we have that, we should be in good shape. Jump. All right, we need more stable isotopes, so we're going to go in here. We're going to go to storage, and we'll get our stable isotopes. And I'm just going to make a giant mess of those over here. Selling wise, we can sell all of the doors. I think that's all we need to do. And we're just going to keep jumping back and forth. So it's just a matter of just going back and forth, slowly but surely, getting all of this stuff figured out. Oh, I need some drones. Storage. Let's go ahead and get our drone logistics in there. Cool. We'll buy some drones. And the whole idea here is we go with logistics. I can find the cruiser, find the stable isotopes, and say, hey, I want to get all of those over to that ship. And our drones should be able to just take them back and forth. Now we're down to $4.2 million. We've lost a significant sum of money. But look at our little crew here doing its thing. If we go over to the founder ship, it's doing its thing and getting all this stuff built up and loving all of the pieces of what we need to do here. So our next step is to go out and find some mines that have the things we need, but that's going to be a problem for a future time. And then we need to figure this one out as well. And I need to figure out what the heck this stuff is and how to do any of that stuff. But that's a future us problem. Folks, thank you so much for joining me as we continue through the last Starship here. We are on phase 7. We're very, very far away from it. But hopefully be able to lock in here and get this thing knocked the heck out relatively soon. We have what? So we're quarter of the way on the capacitors and 0 of the way on the energy cells. We'll get that knocked out next time. Folks, thank you as always for joining me. I deeply appreciate your time, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.